What if I told you there is a place so vast it could swallow Western Europe whole? A place where glaciers older than recorded civilization are moving right now, slowly, quietly, irrevocably. In 1964, the ground shook so violently here, it raised the seafloor 30 feet in 4 minutes. Most people can only point to it on a map. Few have actually seen it. Alaska compresses contradictions into a single landscape, enormous and intimate, ancient and volatile, achingly silent, and without warning, thunderously alive. In the next few minutes, we travel from the highest peak in North America to the edge of the Bering Sea, through ice fields, fjords, and skies on fire with light. This is not a travel guide. This is a reckoning. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain so tall it creates its own weather system, not borrows it, makes it. Denali, still called the Great One by the Athabascan peoples, it rises 20,310 feet above sea level, but that number does not capture what it means to be here. Everest sits on a plateau, already at roughly 17,000 feet before it begins to climb. Denali rises from near sea level. Its true vertical rise is greater. By that measure, it is the tallest mountain on Earth. Stand in the tundra on a clear morning, and you will understand why superlatives fail. The peak does not just rise above the horizon, it occupies it. In June, the sun never fully sets. It circles the horizon for hours, casting the tundra gold, bronze, and deep violet. Photographers call it magic hour. In Denali, magic hour lasts all night. Roughly 1,000 climbers attempt the summit each year. About half make it. The mountain does not care about preparation. Have you ever walked alongside something both ancient and dying? Exit Glacier at Kenai Fjords National Park is accessible. You can walk right up to it. Along the trail, small brown signs mark where the glacier's edge once stood. 1951, 1961, 1980, 1995, 2010. Each marker further away, more bare rock where ice used to be. The glacier has retreated over a mile in the last century. Up close, the ice is not clean white. It is blue-gray, striated with centuries of compressed snow. Sunlight passing through it glows deep aquamarine, a color shaped under immense pressure. You can hear it too, a low, constant conversation of melt, dripping, trickling across rock. The Harding ice field feeds this glacier and spans nearly 700 square miles. From above, it looks like the Earth has been erased. What do you do when the thing that shaped everything around you begins to disappear? Measured, weight on every word. March 1989. The Exxon Valdez struck a reef in Prince William Sound. 11 million gallons of crude oil. Tens of thousands of seabirds dead. Otters, seals, orcas, entire populations decimated. Full recovery was predicted to take 30 years. Today, Prince William Sound is staggering in beauty, and that beauty carries weight. Fjords cut deep into coastal mountains. Humpbacks surface without warning. Sea otters float on their backs, cracking shellfish with rocks. Populations that collapsed began to stabilize. Herring returned. Bald eagles came back. Still, quiet. The orcas of the AB pod have never fully recovered. Standing on a boat deck on a gray September morning, watching humpbacks surface 30 yards away, it's hard to reconcile what happened with what you see now. The land remembers longer than we do. Fairbanks sits just 2 degrees south of the Arctic Circle. In winter, the sun rises at 10, sets before 3. About 100,000 people live here voluntarily, at least partly for the sky. Build, still slow. Fairbanks sits directly under the auroral oval. On a clear night, the aurora is not on the horizon, it's overhead. It pulses, it folds, it snaps across the sky in curtains of green and violet. Reverent. The Yupik called it Oxarnit. The Sami believed the lights were spirits of the dead, playing games in the sky. These are not myths. They are attempts to explain something that still defies explanation. Intimate, almost a whisper. Lying flat on your back at 2 in the morning, watching it move above you. Those explanations feel entirely reasonable. Sparse, each sentence alone. Nome sits on the southern coast of the Seward Peninsula, 539 miles west of Fairbanks, 55 miles from Russia across the Bering Strait. No roads connected to anywhere. Quiet. You come here intentionally, or because weather forced your plane down. Stand on the beach, look west. The Bering Sea is gray-green and restless. Tundra stretches behind you. No trees. Nothing interrupts the line of sight. Wait. You are at the edge of the American continent. Slower still. This is the heart of the video. Across that water is Russia, and beneath it, the land bridge that carried the first humans into the Americas. Pause. This is where the story of Alaska, and in some ways, all of us, begins. Alaska was complete before us. It will be complete long after we are gone. Roads stopped where they stopped. Glaciers move on their own schedule. The aurora does not need an audience. Final 3 lines, 1 beat between each. Alaska asks one thing of every visitor. Pay attention, not to yourself, to it. Whisper, then silence. Alaska still can. Warm, still quiet. If this journey moved you, if you paused at the glacier or lingered under the aurora, subscribe. There are more places like this. They deserve to be seen. Genuine curiosity. Tell me in the comments, standing on that Nome beach, looking west across the Bering Sea, do you feel you have reached the end of the world or the very beginning of it?